Hello, good morning, everybody. Happy Turkey Day. Happy blessed Thursday. Let me take this out. So if I sound a little weird, it's because I really don't care. But one, I am soft spoken, and two, what I'm about to talk about, it caused my voice to be kind of hoarse. But y'all, literally, this happened this week, and I was on live speaking about it, but I know everybody was on live. So anyways, I'm gonna try to sum it up. So Thursday, this Tuesday, November 25th. Yeah, I was out and about and was taking care of something in regards to my son, and the pastor, she had taken me, and I can really for myself take accountability and say my part in it. There were certain things, influences and stuff, but I feel so hurt and devastated when I thought about it after, because I just think that things could have been avoided. This could be done a different way. So we were getting back to where I stayed. Literally, we're right. Literally, I could have got in. She could have let me in. But prior to that, I don't remember everything, to be honest. But I do remember that. I just believe that there was just a disagreement and, exchange of words. And all I remember last saying before things went left and before she called the Pope on me is that I would ask for my car seat. I just kept saying her name, and I kept saying, just give me my car seat, because at the end of the day, whatever was going on, if there was a disagreement and, we didn't have to talk again, then let me at least get my car seat. And it's crazy because I had items that I had bought for my son and that I need, and that's with her. And then I remember I had something delivered, and I don't know if she got it or what, but long story short, I don't even really care anymore. I don't just want to let it be. I need this stuff. It's probably what, I can forget, but I won't forget, because what was done is what I've been through, what was going on, and what was the end thing that was supposed to have been done, and all the things I was trying to avoid. And for that person as a pastor have done me that way, I feel so betrayed. And because as I spoke about in a certain video, it doesn't matter about the position. You think people would be held up to a certain standard, and really, I feel if anything, I know I couldn't have felt 100% sure, the truth 100%, but with everything I've been through, I feel in some way, I could trust her. I feel I just feel devastated because of the way I feel towards her, and I thought it was something different, or whatever, I liked. It wasn't about what was done. I appreciate everything, I really do, what has been done for me. But the thing is, I just liked her as a person, and being around her, just her smile, just communication and all that, and it was helpful. And things that she said, I don't do for everybody that's not like me. When she said certain things, it think about different way. Certain things would get to me, whatever. But I don't know. And I just feel it's really, really sad, because just knowing everything's been going on in the world, and her position as a pastor, and I know things could be corrupt. I already know this. So it's for me, I really should, in a sense, nothing about knowing better, but it's wow, it really was unexpected, y'all. But it's because I feel if there was a disagreement of things, it could have been her roles as pastor. You coach that you deal with things on a basis, I'm pretty sure, more extreme. And I've been through a lot, but at the same time, I'm I can see if it could have been worked out, but it's a simple thing that she could just let me get in here, and I have my son with me, who's not even 2 yet, and literally his birthday is around the corner next month, which makes it kind of sadder. But yeah, y'all, she could just let me get in to the place, and just try to see if it could be de-escalated, talk to me, see, just monitor me herself, or just, I don't know, it just feel I feel if it couldn't be anything worked out and it got worse, then you call people on me. But it was first, it was just, that was the first option. So y'all, I don't remember everything, but I remember we were at the front of the door. Some woman that I didn't know, I know she probably lived in the neighborhood, but I'm not clear if she knew her. they were like, she was friendly from what I remember, but she was holding my son, and then all of a sudden I remember like it was kind of squat team, because from what I'm hearing, because we didn't, she, after everything went down, y'all, she didn't text me, see I was doing like nothing. It's kind of like she wanted this to happen for me, because that end of the day, things could have been worse, and that really could have changed things for me, and especially about my son. And it's like, seriously, to know everything, what was going on, to try to avoid. And for her to do me like this of all people, and no matter what I've been through in life, I feel like that nobody's ever really been like, not saying that things are like, certain things have been, people have been involved, like poke or whatever, but I'm just saying to this extent. And like the pastor, I was out for y'all, but like, she called people on me. There was like 8, I don't know exactly, but I just remember it was mostly men, and they were all in my face, and I'm over here talking about God, and I'm yelling, and I'm like, because at the end of the day, it wasn't about being scared. It's just like, you're being met with something that you wouldn't expect, and you never know what will happen. And also, I feel like in the sense I'm being attacked, like I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm like gonna just speak up for myself. I was just kind of like pointing at them and telling them they're wrong, and like, do you know me? And it was like, I don't remember everything, but then the next thing I know, like, I guess I was, just taking up for myself, whatever. And like, I remember like it was a woman who got me, and she was being aggressive or whatever, and I was yelling, and then like it was like, and then the crazy thing is what escalated this, it was influences. Like I said, I could take accountability, but then it was my time and I'm like literally, my stuff had just started, if you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. So that didn't make it any better, and I'm like yelling, and then when she got me and put my hands behind my back, like I remember like my hands slipped out like the cuffs, and I'm like, this hurts, and I'm like, let me out of this, let me out. And then like, I don't know, it's like I felt it the next day, and so they didn't end up like taking me in, but they put me in the ambulance. And then it was a whole situation, y'all. Like, that was embarrassing when I think about it. It's a shame. It was shameful, because I know me as a person, my character, and we all make mistakes, we fall short. Even when you believe in God, or God, doesn't mean nobody's perfect, and like things happen, especially when you're a person like that's a single mom, and it's daily things you deal with. You have a little one of a certain age, and it's just sad, because like what? And then I remember her in the background like talking to some other woman. Maybe she called her, and it was as if she might as well got some popcorn, because you just watching this go down. I didn't remember her saying anything, and it's like literally having this situation and not knowing what could have happened with my son. They gave me some medicine, and like I woke up, had different clothes on, y'all. I was just so devastated and so hurt. I literally didn't reach out. I didn't really care, because I'm pretty sure obviously I was bad mouth, whatever, but and like things changed. But it's like, I don't care, that cannot be, I can't forget that ever, because like I said, it's not about even that. It could have been a different way of going about it. And on top of that, I really feel like she's like one of those people that, you could think or say you want something better for somebody, but then really feel differently. But yeah, I didn't really want to tell her, but it's like to reach out. She didn't really feel concerned or anything. How she got called is because of what was going on. Then other people had to be involved, because my son was there. It could have been really bad, y'all. And it's like, then she hadn't have thought about this. Like, really could have really jeopardized me, like, and things moving forward. And I just feel like that should have really been like, and if you thought, if that person thought about that, because I would never have done that person that way. Like if the shoe was on the other foot, like I would have never done that. If anything, I would have tried to talk to her, communicate, because it's the crazy thing too with this ICE situation, with knowing everything's been going on. And she told me that she had training or something to de-escalate and to help protect people, but it's like she did the complete opposite with me. And I thought, and it's like everybody I get close to, y'all, like they backstab me and do something. So I learned my lesson. It's really sad, and I remember I screamed out, and it's like, y'all, and I don't know if it's because I was just going through it, but I felt like that's what was going on. I like peed on myself. Like, it was embarrassing, y'all. Like, I think I was like, can y'all, like, she could have let me in, and it would have been in, and I could have just went to sleep, calm me down, whatever the case, because it was a disagreement or some sort. And it's a few parts that I don't remember. And so, like I said, I will never forget that. Like, that was so hurtful, y'all, because I feel like the connection was different. Like, I really, like, there's a person, like, and I like really wanted to get to know more about her, but it was something commendable like she did that I didn't tell her, and I found out, like, I didn't notice, like, right when reading her, But I found out maybe a few weeks to a month ago. But it's something commendable she did as a pastor, and she stood up and she put her own job at risk, and like it was a big deal. And so and it was like involving like gay marriage, and I'm like, this is so hurtful, y'all. So lesson learned, and like can't really trust people 100% or at all. I feel, and then like I'm just so devastated, y'all, because near the holidays, you know, I think differently about the holidays now, knowing, you know, we know more, but it's just like, yo, like, things really could have get worse, and then what, I can take accountability, but who would have been at fault if certain things would have went, like, a certain way, like, so y'all just want to talk about that because I was on live yesterday, and I know everybody probably couldn't hear me, my voice is hoarse a little, and, yeah, like I just wanted to say that, like that's what I went through. And I was at the hospital I couldn't. They kept telling me I had to wait. I could have got out, but I had to wait for somebody. So I didn't get out till like late afternoon yesterday, and it was not good, y'all. So, but everything, you know, God is good. You know, I'm grateful. So stay prayed up, guys. Stay safe. Bye for now.